Hi YouTubers, my name is Martin Gardrup and today we are going to talk about how to actually make changes in our SD-WAN configuration from Python APIs. So we are going to do this with our method of put. So here we have some code that I made in my last video. We are importing our libraries, we are pointing to an URL, entering our username and password, and then we are creating our session here, and then we print if it worked or didn't. Then we are getting an URL where we collect the devices. In this get we are actually just logging in, and then we continue with creating a session with our new URL. We are getting some response, and that one we are converting from JSON into a more readable format, and then we print that format. And that's a lot of text. So here we are saying we just want some of that data printed, so we can easily get a better summary. But let's dig into our new put method instead. First of all, we need to think about what version of SD-WAN have we installed on our vManagers. If we are on version 19.2 or later, we actually need to do a little bit more than we need to do in our older versions, since they created a need for collecting a token and using it for our new sessions. In my environment, we're actually on version 18, so I don't need any tokens, but I still want to show you how to actually set it up if you are on a newer version. So first we want to collect the token, and that one we do by doing token URL, for example, and we want to fetch that from, we can copy paste from our top up here, and we want to collect that from data service client token. Then we need to create a session, so we actually collect that data, and we want to save it as token, for example, and session get. We want to get the data we have on this URL, so we do token URL, and we want to not verify the certificate, since else it won't get any data. Then we can do token, so we actually get only the text that's within this token. Since when we do a get, we actually collect an object and not just the text that is here. But by saying this, we are actually just picking out the actual text that is in the token and not the full object. Then we can do a token header and set that to the SD-WAN wants it when we attach this header to be in a specific format. And that format looks like the following: token, and we want that to be our token. So now we only need to attach this, our token header, in the header when we actually make a put, post, or delete to actually get verified by the SD-WAN to allow us to make a put, post, or delete. So that means, for example, if we want some post response, it could look like put, and we get the URL, token URL, and we want verify false, and then we say headers is token headers. This, for example, could be a perfect way to attach the token, but since we are on an older version, we cannot use tokens in this environment, but it's very good to have if you're on 19.02 and run into issues. Though in this case we don't have any data that we do in the put. Normally we want some data, whatever we want to attach, and probably we want to specify what content type it is also. But let's stick with our environment for now, and we can continue with that later on. So let's jump over to where we actually find our ways to dig out our put URLs. So here we are on our API docs site as usual, and in this case I have created some device templates that we're going to look into more. Last time we checked the template devices. Now we are actually going to pick one out and look at that device and try to do some changes.